Hey, 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 this is your recap Aunty. Hey, y'all, hey. This is your Aunty, Shining Shar, your sissy poo. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm trying something new. I noticed that my comments, honey, is getting longer, honey, longer. So I wanted to try something to try to separate everything. So I want to make sure that you guys still understand and know that your words are important, honey. And I want to be talking to y'all, and I want to make sure that I keep the content, because the content is the show. So I decided to see, let's see what happens if I split this sheet. I want to see if I could just put the contents in one video from the previous show and then stick to the actual show and like my normal recap. So that's what we're going to do. Will you see my little cartoon, honey? Chat GPT helped me do that. My chatty niece, she did that for me. Let me make sure I don't call her up because she'll pop up out the blue. But anyway, I'm actually using Pinky. Y'all used to see me using Pinky on the video, so I got my little fluffy Pinky microphone. So I don't know if it's going to pull through or sound through, but yeah, I love my Pinky. So yeah, we're going to do this front porch talk right now, right here. Then we can take 30 minutes if we want to, what we want to do, baby. So that's what we finna do. We finna do the front porch talk in a separate video so y'all can have some fun and talk as much and as long as you want to. So I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to, maybe add to it throughout the day until it's time for me to do the recap. So let's see who we have as the first comment. We have Miss Welder. Hey, Miss Welder. She says, Danny really don't have a reason to be mad, honey. I mean, they did just tell her family, but she still never agreed to let them be out in public. That is true. That is very, very true. But girl, didn't he? But he was begging the hell out of her. He kept making her mad and trying to, do all this other stuff. I'm like, Andre, the girl said she ain't ready, but he made it seem like that he was ready. I don't know, girl. But yeah, she only told her family, but her family is just like telling the whole city now, the whole town. You tell the Duprees, you might as well be talking to Fairmont Crest. So I think that's what she was more pissed about. And now, you know her, honey. She is going to show her ass at this damn restaurant. And I'm sorry, I'm working too at the same time. I'm trying to go on lunch break. But yeah, she gonna show her ass. I mean, the girl like threw her purse on the damn counter. And her keys are like, Danny, you got to get home, boo. You ain't got no driver. Calm the fuck down. Whew, I can't wait to see what's going to happen, honey. I can't wait to see what's going to happen when he has to go to her and talk to her about, what really went down, So why was he clutching fingers, baby, with Ashley? So we'll see, honey. But thank you, Ms. Welder. I appreciate it. So we have Teach Jazz 217. Hey, Teach Jazz. Girl, hey, what's going on, girl? Please don't let this be the first or the last time, honey, you make any comments on this video, because this segment, this section, this whole video is about the subscribers, baby. It's about y'all. Y'all words matter over here, okay? So she says they need some more restaurants in that town. Girl, you ain't never lied. Don't they, though? They need some damn more restaurants. Everybody either going to Orphy or damn Uptown, honey. Let's go on and open up a restaurant in Fairmont Crest. And where is the cook, the lady who was supposed to be cooking at the damn palace with Anita and Vernon? They don't ever show her. They have all this fancy schmancy, wonderful meals. And what's her name? Fiona? I can't remember what her name was, but they never showed her because she was supposed to fix that big old dinner for the articulate, to show off. And Sharon was like, no, honey, I want to go eat at Orphy Jeans, get some macaroni and cheese. Yeah, they do, girl. They definitely do need another restaurant, girl. You are so right. Oh, thank you, Teach Jazz girl. Thank you so much. All right, we got Miss Welder. She comes back. She says, oh my God, I couldn't wait until you see it. Derek was with Shanice. See, I told y'all that as soon as y'all saw Derek and Shanice together, that y'all was going to be tripping and say, Shari was right. Because I read the writing on the wall pretty good. I knew that they was going to hook up, but not that quick. Shanice was like, shit, I don't let no grass grow under these feet, baby. If it's something I want, I'm going to go for it. And that's what the fuck she did. But yes, girl, you right. We have Miss Carolyn McWilson, 497. Hey, Miss Carolyn. She says, congratulations on your 1K. Great commentary. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. And then she also says, this thing with Danny and Andre is going to give Nicole the ammunition she needs for I told you so. Yeah, that's all that girl needs. She just needed a drop of that, and then she gonna be like, yeah, tripping. So yeah, you're right. Nicole is gonna definitely rub that all in her face, real bad. And of course, our man of the hour, James, he talking about right. You know he loved. Does he? Is it Nicole he be in love with? He loved Nicole. He loves her. So whenever you mention Nicole, honey, he does when he peeps his head. He gonna talk about Nicole. But hell, Danny just, I don't know. He was young, and yeah, she needed to chill. She needed somebody to get under so she can get over Bill. But clearly, she still ain't over Bill. So yeah, it's definitely gonna give Nicole exactly what she needs. So you're right, honey. You are absolutely right. So okay, our next comment we have Miss Cynthia Judkins 2250. Hey Sid, she says, I know one thing, Bill and Haley, I wouldn't eat that damn pie. Right? She said it might have some milk of magnesia that she right. She did something special and different in that damn pie. She told him that too. She was like, look, I made that fucking pie from scratch. I advise you that you may want to take your sweet time chewing on that because yeah, it might have a little Danny delight in there. So yes, you are so right. Thank you so much, Sid. Yeah, I was wondering, and I guess they threw that in the trash, baby. They better have. Okay, we have Miss Jasmine Williams 5526. She says, "Idiot Bill is not suspicious that DD mosquito is still wearing tight ass dresses." Thank you so much, Jasmine Boo. Please don't let this be the last time you make a comment over here about Bill and damn Ashley. Why is she wearing leather on leather? And she's supposed to be pregnant. It's like, girl, that's the last thing you need to be wearing. Not leather, but all this shit, tight shit and stuff. Yeah, I agree, honey. Put that stuff up and so get you some quote unquote uh maternity clothes. Cause she knows she ain't pregnant. So thank you so much, Jasmine. You said I love Sherrick. I don't know if you meant oh, go ahead, girl. Sherrick, y'all get it, Shanice and Derek. Ooh, honey, we need to get some t-shirts. Thank you, Jasmine, honey. Thank you. That is so cute. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we have my girl, Crystal Waters. She says, glad Derek ain't sitting around pining for Ashley's boring ace. He was not even concerned with Ashley and Andre. All his attention was on Shanice, baby, as it should have been. I'm now over Danny and Andre. Me too, girl. I'm definitely over them. Ashley can have him because he really ain't shit. Right, you piece of shit. He waits until Danny's ready to go public and pull this mess. He actually told Danny he wanted to make her an honest woman and help her get over Bill's betrayal. He was straight up like, girl, right? Ted told him not to hurt Danny, but it looks like he has. That ninja, yeah, girl, that knuckle did that shit to that lady. She was ready to. She put it all out. Okay, nigga, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, let's be seen out in public. Okay, let's do it. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, she's so embarrassed. She told her father, and he had just said to her at the damn breakfast the other day at the country club, I heard about you and Andre Richardson. Your mammy told me. I'm like, God, dog it, Andre. Oh, he ain't shit. He ain't. It seemed like to me that Danny was like more of a game to him or like a conquest. Like he enjoyed having a good time with her. Cause like I said, with Ashley, he acts all, demure and well, saying, all shy, I mean, I just using all the stuff that she want to hear. But when it come to Danny, bitch, come over here, let me slap that ass, let me do that. Ow, all that grown folk shit. He do all of that with Danny. You gonna do this? I want you to do. I mean, he like puts it out there about what he wants to do with Danny. But when it comes to Ashley, you know what? We can take our time. You want to go to another restaurant? We don't have to go here. We can go. Very, gives her options. But with Danny, no, either we're gonna be seen in public, or I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. It's like, wait a minute now. Wait the fuck a minute. You're doing too much. But yeah, Crystal, you was absolutely right, my love. And he's a piece of shit. And yeah, Nicole's gonna have a good time dancing on Danny's feelings about that whole situation with her best friends. Well, she didn't know. Ashley didn't know that. So one of y'all said that, I guess, what's her name? Somebody said that Naomi could really pick her best friends, can't she? First she had her dad, her best friend, sleeping with her pappy. Now you got her best friend sleeping with the mammy. Oh my God almighty, mammy's man. So yeah, it's sick. But yeah, that's how they wrote the story. Okay, we have Raquel Batson, 3260. Hey Raquel, she says, Andre and Ashley, no. No one wants this. I'm here for Shanice and Dirk. Shanice had no, gave no fucks to give when she saw Ashley. She sure didn't, honey. She was like, and did. She was like, so, boss, bitch. She was just, the energy was fantastic, honey. And Shanice has body, So yeah, I've been fiending for that for the longest. So I was so happy to see that they finally, yeah, came together. I was so happy. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see Cynthia Judkins. She says, I actually like Shanice and Derek together. Makes more interesting storyline. Right, sis? Yes, I think it does. I think it does. I hope that Derek is completely over Ashley and that he doesn't string along the feelings of Shanice, because Shanice is going to make it real tough there at work for damn Ashley. If that's the case, it's going to be real tough. Like real, because she's the boss, remember? So unless she go work at that other damn hospital that we never see. So yeah, girl, I agree. I mean, I love seeing them together. I think they look really great together. But thank you, Sin. We have Miss Pearl Cole, Pearly Cole, 94, 95, 46. Y'all, I swear I got on my glasses. Pearly Code 9546. Hey, Miss Pearly. Hey, my love. Thank you so much for your comment, boo. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you come by and share your words on our page, because this is your moment. We highlight and put the spotlight all on you, boo. Yes, we do. We really, really do. So she says Andre and Ashley scene together was boring. Right, right. Derek and Shanice was more interesting. Right. I agree, boo. I agree, my love. I love the chemistry. And somebody had did a video that talked about, like, out of all these months, yesterday was the first time we found out why Derek was a firefighter. Just within that 5-10 minute conversation, we found out more about Derek than we did the whole damn time that they've been dating. We ain't know this much about Derek before, so I was happy that she wanted to get to know him and, like, tell me about yourself. I'm telling you about me. I tell you about you. She's not just an overachiever. She liked to do a lot of things, but yes, she find time for fun. That's what it's supposed to be about. So yes, honey. Yeah. Ashley and Andre was just performative, honey. He was just putting on just to make her feel better. I don't know what the end goal is with her and him. I really don't. I think that Andre's the type of person that knows that if you got somebody, he wants your ass. He wants you. But you ain't got nobody. He like, yeah, I guess I'm kind of sort of in a relationship. I'm like, Nick, go back overseas to your white parties and shit with Diddy. That was the first thing I thought about when Ashley was like, I mean, the white parties in the Hamptons. I'm like, girl, what white parties? Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Pearlie. I appreciate it. We got my girl, Miss Carolyn McWilson, 497. She says, Bill still got Tomas watching his family, to include Haley. Haley got too much mouth. Right. I mean, I think, like I said, I think Tomas is very, very nervous. During his interview, he did mention that he is intrigued by Eva, but he really likes Cat. He really does like Cat. He really, really does. He really enjoys Cat and everything. He just when it comes to Cat, I forgot what scenario he used, but she's more on that phase and that level that he's been looking for in his career. And he knows the Duprees. Ain't no fucking joke. And he doesn't want to fuck that up with Bill, because he really wants to be part. And I think that's the reason why he did not have a chance to, want to do what she wanted him to do to him, because he was like, man, I don't want to mess this up. Cause I get in here and this girl talking about I'm trash. She gonna talk about me and everything. Her family gonna string me up and throw me in the Potomac. So I think that's what it was. I was kind of sort of right. I don't think that he's as interested in Eva as it looks like. At least that's not what is reading. But yeah, I think that he's all right with Eva, but I think he really, really, really does care a lot about Kat. But yeah, girl, thank you so much, Carolyn. We have my girl Cynthia. She is back. She says Ashley being with Andre still got on my nerves, girl. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Girl, yes, let that shit go. Why she even my thing is like, why you get mad with Dirk when you asked Andre the same night? You broke up with him yesterday, then you asked him out the same day, then you get offended that he did the same shit, but this time Shanice was in his inbox. Why the fuck you got a problem with Derek moving on so quickly? But you moved on so quickly. Oh my God, I hope nobody has a problem with me moving on quickly. Girl, don't nobody care. You didn't even take his ring. I can see if y'all was, engaged and shit. You didn't even take the man ring, boo. You just let that man stay on his knee, embarrassed. Oh, and they got mad that he had a nerve to bring Shanice there. No, Shanice brought him there, honey. And he said he was going to pay on the next meal. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. What y'all think about that? Shanice was the one who was in his inbox and she invited him out, right? And she paid for the meal. He said next time he got it. Because remember, Ashley was mad that he was on this fucking budget and blah, blah, blah. So what do y'all think about that? If a man and a woman go out, and the woman pays because she's the one who offered him the invite. What do y'all think about that? What do you think that it's okay for her to pay? Or should he be like, no, I got this. Or should they split the bill or he do it this time, she does it next time? What do y'all think about that? I would love to know what you guys think about that whole who pays. Are you traditional? Do you think that the man should pay it all? Or are you more of a progressive woman, like me? Sometimes I am like that. I'll be like, "Nah, baby, I got it," and then he got it. So, what do y'all think? I would love to know your thoughts. Okay, thank you so much, Cynthia. So, Cynthia goes on and says, "Go ahead, James. You clearly don't like Vanessa because Vanessa was there in the episode." He responded to Cynthia. He said, Cynthia Vanasty or Venymphomaniac will suffice. James can't stand Vanessa's ass. He can't stand her. Why, James? Is it because she cheated on Dougie? Or she's playing with danger? Or you just don't like her? Did you like her when she was kicking it with Diego? What was that about? Oh, all right, James. But you love Nicole, huh? Nicole being mean as hell, but you love her. Okay, James. All right, I feel you. Thank you, y'all. And then we have Raquel Batson. She says, Ashley, pick a struggle, girl. One minute she being a bee, next she's so distraught and crying. So annoying. The date is a disaster waiting to happen. Girl, yes, honey. She's talking about, I'm so frozen. I can't get in there. Oh my God, girl, yes, you can. Like I said, I bet your ass was frozen when you stood at that door and you saw Shanice was over there with your ex. I know you was. Yeah. So yes, honey, thank y'all so much for y'all comments. I'm gonna let this linger for a little bit just in case some more comments come up later and I can add it on later. And again, this is gonna be a whole video of comments. All the subscribers. It's the front porch portion, because I said an hour and a fucking half. It's like my damn video. I was like, oh no, because I like to add a little, this and that. And y'all have more than one thing that you want to say. So I love it to hear y'all talk and I want to respond. So yeah, we're gonna separate this and have y'all do some chit chatting about the show. Because I don't want y'all to stop talking. Keep talking. Content is content. That's what I'm learning. And I'm learning again that a lot of people are very, very happy in having their words recognized. It's more than just a damn, thumbs up or whatever. Although I do that, I try to, I try really hard to respond via typing, but I more so will do it on a audio video thing. So y'all can know that I'm keying with y'all, and I read it in my voice. So I wanted to do something different. And I feel like I finally found my lane, because I want to make sure that y'all know y'all matter. So much crazy shit going on in this world. And I'm trying to make sure that all of us get the attention that we need if we can make a way, you know. So yeah, and I wanted to also drop some nugget. I did watch the Beyond the Gates Tea on IG with Cornelius. It was really, really good. And he had an interview with Allison and Craig's character. Um, Allison's character, I think her name is Brianna or Bria, something like that. She initially auditioned for Chelsea. Everybody seems like they wanted to be Chelsea, or her name was different. And but when they wound up casting her for Allison, they did a rush cast. You know, it's like, okay, we want to cast you for this role. She's like, okay, cool. When? Tomorrow, bitch. Be up here tomorrow. So she had to really be right there on set the next day, pretty much. And they did the same thing with the guy who plays Craig. They got him right there on the set real quick. So he had auditioned for Andre Richardson's role in the beginning. So they did a rush casting with him too. Within 24 hours, he was on stage ready to work. So they said they gave a little bit of clues. It's going to be very steamy, hot, and what did they say? Dramatic. It's going to be a lot of stuff. So because we haven't seen Craig, we see more Allison. We find out that Allison is really more controlling. I think that she went and lied to Chelsea about him being controlling. Nah, it's her. It's her being more controlling, I think. They also said that she has done like some little cameo performances on, there's a show, and I've seen it on, I haven't looked at it, but I've seen it advertised on my little, Amazon stick. Clean Slate, that has Laverne Cox and George Wallace, the girl who plays Allison. She said she's been in that. And he said he's been in it for a long time. He said his first role kind of sort of was on Barbershop 3 with Ice Cube. So he actually had a role that you could see him. He was sitting in the barber's chair around, Eve and Ice Cube and Cedric the Entertainer. He was tripping. He was like, man, this is the life. I'm so happy. He said, but when you finally saw the scene, it was like really sped up. And I do remember that because Craig was trying to cut all these heads, I think for like a fundraiser or something like that. So ain't that something? What's his name, Craig, too? It was his Craig in the movie? Because Ice Cube always playing a Craig somewhere. I don't know. But I feel like that was his movie. Or maybe it's Devon or something. But anyway, one of y'all will remember Barbershop 3. He was in the chair. So you might see him in the chair. The guy who plays Craig on Beyond the Gates. You might see him in the chair, but it's going so fast, it's blurry. So yeah, he was telling his family, like, yo, y'all, I'm finna be in the Barbershop 3. Nigga, you couldn't even see him, honey. You got to slow that shit down just to catch it. So, but he said he was happy with the opportunity. And he said he's also on All the Queen's Men. He's on there, and he's also on Sisters as a cop. Not divorced sisters, but sisters, just regular sisters. He's played on there. So, yeah, he's been doing a lot of good things. They said if you're trying to be an actor or an actress, like, get you some part time, honey, because actors got to eat too. Like me, I'm acting, but I got me a full time job. I ain't tripping about that. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully, if we see any more people that put any more comments, I'm gonna add it. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep this as a separate video, y'all. I love y'all. So the next time you hear from me will either be another person on this screen who added another comment, or the next time you see me will be or hear me will be on episode number, what's that, 86? We getting up there, y'all. 86. Yeah, 86. We're gonna be on 86 today. But try to watch it on my lunch break, but I don't think I will. I'm a little busy this week, but I'm gonna get it in, even if it's a late one. We're gonna get that shit in. So love y'all and see y'all later. Maybe this is by a little bit for now. We'll see. All right, I knew that we was going to have some peoples to come back and give some more tea that they wanted to share while we sitting on this front porch before we start watching episode number 86, I think. So let me go ahead and read the next one. The next comment we have is from Miss Tanika Trinice 8770. Hey Tanika, boo, what's going on, girl? She says Tyrell was suspicious of Jessica, but not Kenny. Child, please, girl. Now that's a word, honey. That's a word deep from the heavens. That's exactly what that is. How in the world are you gonna be suspicious when that old beautiful girl wanted to give you a kiss, wanted to get to know you better? You was cool with that, but when you got a white man with a patch on his face, now mind you, if he had his regular face, that's debatable. But not only did this man was white, But he had a gash on his face. He had some type of patch on there. You didn't think to ask the man what happened to your face? Hmm? You didn't think to ask. Oh, I just had a revelation, y'all. Remember there was a man who knocked June out? I wonder was that his ass? Because they were all in the park. And maybe she was trying to get to Tyrell because she remembered who he was. And Kenneth was trying to stop her because he got a gash on his face. We think it might be from Randy, but no, maybe it's from June. Oh, I don't know, y'all. I'm just talking. I'm just pulling out the air, just talking. But thank you so much, Tanika, baby. I really, 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 really appreciate you, girl. So let's see who else is talking, whose comment that we might have missed earlier. Hold for just a second. All right, baby. We got our lightning storm. They are back, baby. They are back. Let's see what lightning got to say. They say, LOL. I didn't realize my last comment was that long. I'll try to keep this one brief. Lightning, girl, this is your moment, honey. You say and speak however you want to say it, girl. Don't be cutting off your stuff. All right? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You just say exactly how you speak because your words are so poetic and they're very thoughtful. And I can tell that you are a writer. If you're not a writer, honey, you are anointed to be a writer. So don't let that gift just be shoveled under some type of mattress somewhere, honey. That needs to be seen out to the world. So you are a wonderful writer. So Lightning says, for the first time, the actor who played Derek was doing was doing an amazing job. Up to now, he, along with Tomas, I thought were bad. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of emotion and stuff like that. So I agree. Now I'm thinking maybe it was just a lack of chemistry with the actor who plays Ashley. Oh, okay. I'm fully here for Derek and Shanice. Of course, you already know me too, honey. Shanice is already great, and she brought out greatness in Derek. Right, right. Ashley and Andre, though, it's horrible too. Yeah, it don't work for me on the screen. I mean, there's no shade on her or him. It just don't work. Maybe Ashley is the problem. Even though I think the actress is doing a fine job, the chemistry with the rest of the cast just isn't there. I agree. I agree with you, my love. It's kind of cringy to watch, especially with her and Andre. Her trying to flirt with him and have this small talk with him other than just regular surface stuff. It just was like really, really weird to me. It didn't look right. But I agree. And again, you better keep talking, girl. All right, keep talking. All right. And we got Mr. James. Hey, James, what's going on, James? James is like, I just don't know why there's so much excitement for Derek and Shanice. What you mean? Why wish him on her? Because she said she wanted him, and they look good together. James, this is dropping his towels on the floor. scratching the scratching the refrigerator, eating other people's food without asking sloppy ass Derek. I'd understand if it was George Clooney, Brad Pitt look-alike. This is Derek with Shanice being celebrated here. I have to laugh. Watch this. Maybe there's some hope that Shanice will work that black wife effect on Derek and he'll be fly. Derek was always fine to me. I like that he cut his hair though. His hair looked cute. His hair did look fly. I ain't even gonna lie, they did look fly. Cause normally you have a little longer, but it was cute. Now, James, it was cute. I hope to the heavens Shanice doesn't sleep with Derek on the first date. Give us that at least. She might. I mean, she grown. She could do what she want to do. James. I mean, she's a grown woman. She didn't have no problem getting into his inbox and saying, "Okay, where you want to go? What you finna do? What you want? You know." So James, you tickle me, honey. You tickle me. But no, I mean, I'm just happy that Derek just moved on. Just like how everybody. Ashley was shit. She moved the fuck on. So it was good to know that he had somebody there that was watching him. And again, Shanice had put that out there in the beginning. She said, "Where that fine man of yours? Because once you get rid of him, honey, I'll be right there to pick him up." And she did exactly that. Her boss. She did. So yeah, I'm team. I'm Sherrick all day. I am Sherrick. I sure am. But thank you, James, as always. I really like I said, nobody's wrong on over here. Ain't nobody wrong. Everybody has their opinion, and I want you to say what you have to say. Okay? So thank y'all so much again. I think that was the last comment before I start opening up these gates. It's been a long day, so I'm going to sit back and be happy to cross my legs and push play so we can see what happened on episode number 86. Maurice was on Beyond the Gates T today, and he mentioned something about, he said 86 was a really dope episode. He said, I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened. He said, but y'all need to watch it because you can be like, oh. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if Maurice is true. Maurice is really a good guy. He told a quick story. He's the one that plays Randy, y'all. He told a quick story about he was on set, and this one of the older gentlemen, he's been in the industry for a long time, behind the scenes, he spoke, and Maurice said that he could tell that the man had a certain accent. And so he stood there and talked to the man. And the man was so honored that Maurice spoke to him. He got choked up. This older gentleman got choked up and was so grateful. So Maurice's brother works on in the background too. So his brother was like, bro, what you say to old man? Because he over there, he choked up, he crying. What you say? And so Maurice was like, man, I wanted to find out more about him. I could tell he had an accent. He said because he's from, I think Maurice said he's Navy. He's in the military somewhere. He used to be in the military. So him traveling all over the place, he said he could pick up certain accents, and he could tell that this man had an accent. And he was, he picked it up. And so he wanted to hear about the man's story. He said people really do fascinate him. And I'm the same. I love hearing people's stories. I really do, because what you see is not always what you get. You don't know what that person had to get through to get to that moment. I love it when people do things out of character. Sometimes it has a lot to do with their past, what they've gone through. Some people were raised in uh, group homes. Some people were abused. Some people are rich. Some people are not so rich. Some people had, single family homes. Some people had regular family, with father, mother, pappy. It's just so many different people out there. Some people had to live on the streets, without any parents at all. So I really do love hearing people's stories and where they come from, and see how they made it through and how they're making it through today, because people have wonderful stories, and I'm like him. I love to hear those. So the man was just so honored that Maurice stopped and talked to him. He was like, look, man, he said, I'm human. I was born just like everybody else. It's just that, we have a different path. And we do put people like that on the pedestal. Like I told you, I'd be shocked that he come over here and he actually he said a little bit this and that. He said, yeah, I'll be over there. I'll be, on Facebook. I'll be on here. I'll be there. He said, it just tickles me how people want Randy to be killed. I'm like, we never say that Randy need to be killed. We just thought that he did sloppy work. So we ain't never say we wanted you to be gone, but it looks like he might be gone. He did leave a little clue, and he said, just because you don't see a body, well, remember, when it comes to soap opera world, when you don't see a body, that does not mean that that person is necessarily, gone to heaven or hell, wherever. They have an open door to always come back. So that's what he said. So, I guess I got to look at 86 to see what he's talking about. Hopefully Joey didn't get a hold of him. I mean, come on. He was loyal to you, Joey. That baby was loyal to you. But, it was an opportunity, and he took advantage of it, and he was great at the role. So if this is his last time, if he listens to this, Maurice, I wish you all the best, my love. I know you're going to do great. He said he has a lot of things that are popping up, and some things are being discussed. Things are being promoted, but he can't say shit right now. But when they do, you're going to be like, what? Maurice is doing it? Yeah, we're going to be proud of him. So hopefully he's not a stranger, and hopefully he will maintain and continue to do the great job that he does in this world, when it comes to soap operas or when it comes to acting in general, because he's cool. He's really cool. All right, I think we've running on 30 minutes on this video. Like I said, I ain't adding this at the beginning of my recap, because that recap is important, but your comments are just as important, and I want to make sure that they get the attention and the love that they deserve. So I think that's it for right now. Y'all be blessed. And this time, the next time you hear my voice, baby, unless there's another comment that pop up, the next time you hear my voice will be us opening up them gates, baby, so we can watch episode number 86. Now, y'all take it easy, be blessed, and comment at the below this particular video so I know what y'all talking about and the other one. So I just have to bounce back and forth. But yeah, let's see. Episode 86 on Beyond the Gates. Yeah, Beyond the Gates, y'all. I'm tired. All right, y'all. Let's go.